Hey, hey, what's up, my everyday English friends? Welcome back to another episode of Everyday English, your go-to place for mastering the real English we actually use in the real world. I'm Peter, your enthusiastic host, your language learning buddy, and today we're diving into one of those topics that everyone faces at some point, asking for directions in English. Now, before we jump into all the juicy tips and examples I've got prepared for you today, let me start with a little story. Trust me, you're going to relate to this one. So, picture this. I'm in New York City. First time. Super excited, eyes wide open like a tourist in Times Square, because, well, that's exactly what I was. I had this one goal, to find the iconic New York Public Library. You know the one with the big lions out front? Yeah, that one. I had my phone. I had a map. And guess what? I still couldn't find it. I tried to ask for help, in English, of course, but my sentences came out like, where is, library go? I want. Guys, I can laugh about it now, but back then, I was frustrated, embarrassed, and just walking in circles in the middle of Manhattan. But here's the thing. I didn't give up. I made a promise to myself that day that I'd practice, that I'd learn the real way to ask for directions clearly and confidently in English. And guess what? I did it. And now, I want to help you do the same. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk all about that. How to ask for directions like a pro. I'm going to walk you through key phrases, pronunciation tips, real-life dialogues, and common mistakes to avoid. You're going to feel so much more confident after this, I promise. But real quick, before we get started, if you enjoy these kinds of practical English lessons and want more content like this, do consider subscribing to the Everyday English channel. Only if you feel like this podcast adds value to your life. No pressure at all. Just if it's helpful for you, hit that subscribe button and give it a like. All right, let's get into it. So, let's say you're in a foreign city, or even in your own neighborhood, and you need to ask someone for directions in English. The key here is be polite, be clear, and be prepared. Let's start with some super useful phrases you can use to start the conversation. Excuse me. Could you help me? This is a polite and friendly way to get someone's attention. You can also say, excuse me, do you know where the bank, library, hotel is? Hi, I'm a bit lost. Can you help me find Main Street? Notice how we're starting with, excuse me, not just jumping into the question. It sets a respectful tone and makes people more willing to help. How do I get to? Another common phrase is, how do I get to the train station? How can I get to Central Park from here? Simple, clear, and supernatural. Is it far from here? Is it within walking distance? Once you get directions, it's always good to know how long it will take. You can ask, is it close by? Can I walk there? Now let's talk about understanding directions when someone replies to you. Because, let's be honest, sometimes people speak too fast or use unfamiliar words like go past, take a left, go straight, or it's 2 blocks down. Let's break down some of the most common ones. Turn left, sir, turn right. means exactly what it sounds like. Easy. Go straight ahead. Keep walking in the same direction. Go past the gas station, bank, or school. That means walk beyond it. Don't stop there. Keep going after it. It's on your left. Right, pay attention to this. So you don't end up on the wrong side of the street. It's across from here, opposite the supermarket. This one is super helpful. It means the place you're looking for is directly facing something else. Now, let's practice. I want you to imagine this with me. Speak out loud if you can. You. Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the train station? Stranger. Sure. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn right at the traffic light. The station will be on your left, right across. From the post office. Boom. That's it. Sounds real, right? Now let me pause real quick and say, if you're enjoying this so far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and give it a like. Also, I'd love for you to drop a comment and tell me, where are you listening from? I love seeing people from all over the world learning together. Also, if you're serious about improving your English conversation skills, I've got something for you. It's called the English Conversation Guide, a powerful resource with over 100 dialogues that cover real-life situations, from job interviews to small talk, shopping, traveling, and of course, asking for directions.
Struggling with awkward English conversations? I've been there! The English Conversation Guide saved my life. Real-life dialogues and continuous learning, perfect for pros. Just $5.99 to boost your English skills instantly. Don't wait, grab yours now!
Thousands of people have already used it to boost their confidence and fluency. The link is in the description. Go check it out. All right, back to it. Let's talk about what to do if you don't understand the directions someone gives you. First, don't panic. You can say, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please? Could you say that more slowly? Can you show me on the map? These are polite and useful ways to keep the conversation going without feeling lost or confused. You can also repeat the directions back to the person. So I go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left? Got it. Repeating helps you confirm the information and helps you remember it. Let's now go over some common mistakes to avoid when asking for directions. Forgetting to greet politely, jumping into a question without a hi or excuse me, can come off as rude, especially in English-speaking cultures. Using incorrect prepositions like saying on the left side instead of to the left, or in the hotel, when you mean at the hotel. Prepositions are small but powerful. Not listening carefully, it's easy to get nervous and stop listening halfway through, but take a deep breath, focus, and don't be afraid to ask again. Now, I want to encourage you to actually go out and practice this. Don't just listen, speak it out loud. Practice with a friend. Practice in front of the mirror. Even better, go out and try it in real life. Because remember, fluency doesn't come from knowing, it comes from doing. And hey, before we wrap this up, let me remind you again, if you found value in today's episode, please consider subscribing to Everyday English. Give this episode a like and leave me a comment below. Tell me where you're watching from and what other topics you'd like me to cover. And don't forget to check out the English Conversation Guide. It's helped thousands of learners take their English to the next level. Over 100 dialogues covering real, everyday situations. The link is waiting for you in the description. All right, that's it from me today. I hope you feel more confident now about asking for directions in English. And remember, every small step you take brings you closer to fluency. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and progress.